Hey, this is Lee Gerstmann again, and welcome to another Kickback Kitchen review show where I just stay in my room and look at my phone and talk to you and eat stuff and tell you what I think of it. Today I decided not to do Burger King, I decided to do McDonald's. Because all the people who have good ratings and stuff on their review shows of food, they're not just doing one thing, they do a lot of stuff. They do Burger King and McDonald's and Hardee's and Taco Bell, and there's no Hardee's around where I am. I might as well just drive or walk to Florida just to go to a Hardee's and sit in the hot sun, and when a cute girl walks by, I tell her I just went to Hardee's, and she shakes her head like, who's this guy? And hey man, I just ruined my fantasy right there. Damn it, why did I go to Florida to eat at Hardee's? I should have stayed in California. Damn it. I'm sorry. A little fantasy got out of hand. Anyway, I got 4 of these. I got the sausage McGriddles. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to see which condiment works best. If you're poor enough where all you can afford is a sausage McGriddle, then you might also be too poor to have more than one condiment in your house. So if you want to have a condiment in your house to put your condiment on one sausage McGriddle, then I'm gonna find out which one is best. First off, we have the Best Foods mayonnaise, the real mayonnaise. That's the good stuff. And then we have the Miracle Whip, the stuff that I kind of question, but hey, I got it, so why not try it? And then the stuff I do not question, French's ketchup. This is, for the kind of ketchup that I get, probably the best. Some people like Heinz or Hunt's, or I haven't tried Wegmans. There's also First Street, which is Smart and Final's brand. But yeah, I like French's. And anyway, I also like French's mustard. When it comes to mustard, I pretty much like almost any kind. Maybe I'm not a huge fan always of the Grey Poupon. Vince Neil didn't like Grey Poupon either because, well, one time someone gave him some Grey Poupon when he asked for mustard, and he got so angry he smashed it on the wall and he broke his hand or cut his hand because he said, I want regular yellow mustard, not this Grey Poupon shit. And I kind of agree with him. You know, if I saw Vince and I gave him some French's mustard, he'd probably like me. But anyway, yeah, I kind of like these, how they look. They look almost good enough to just eat in the paper, you know, but I'm not going to try that because I don't like the taste of paper too much. But yeah, if this was paper, yeah, I'd eat that because that's not paper, that's sausage McGriddle. I could call it the sausage McGriddle paper, but what's the use of that? Anyway, I'm just babbling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first put some of this mayonnaise on, and I'll try and show you a little bit of what I'm doing just so that you can see. Well, first I'll take a bite without it. All right. It has a sweet flavor that kind of works. If you have no condiment to put on it, this would work. Kind of makes you feel like you're sort of missing out on something a little bit. Like they should put something else on. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of ketchup. Then I'm gonna kind of smear it a little around with my bun and see what it tastes like. That works in a kind of a weird way. Like if you weren't sure whether you were straight or gay, and you went, I'm straight, gay, straight, gay, straight, gay, straight, gay. It's so like that. It's so like, it's, sweet, not sweet, sweet, not sweet, sweet, not sweet, sweet, not sweet. You know, it kind of goes back and forth in this kind of confusing way. Like, you don't know whether or not you should have mayonnaise on it or not, but it doesn't really hurt it. It's a flavor you can get used to. It works well. On a scale of 1 to 10, without the mayonnaise, I'd say it's about a 7. And with the mayonnaise, it's about... It's the same. It's about a 7, so it didn't improve it, but it didn't ruin it either. Now, Miracle Whip has this kind of strange, sweet flavor to it. So, putting sweet on sweet, that might work. So I'm going to put that on this Miracle Whip on my... Yeah. Put that on there and kind of move that around a little bit. See how that works. That actually works pretty well in a really weird kind of like, guess what? There's an egg in here, and when you look, I fooled you, kind of feeling like. Kind of like, you feel like someone stuck their hand down somewhere in your pants and, ooh, and then when you look, it's not there. Well, that's the only way to describe it. It's like, it works in this kind of guilty way, like, ooh, it kind of tastes good even though it shouldn't, and I don't want to admit it, kind of thing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, that was about maybe 8 with the Miracle Whip. That worked, but not perfectly. Now for the one with the ketchup. See how this thing tastes, or with ketchup on it. All right, one moment. I'm gonna put ketchup on it. That's only the noise that I should make if I'm angry at someone. Stay away from me, dude. It shouldn't be a ketchup noise. Anyway, let's taste. Um, that tastes like an unwanted guest. Like you're having a party and like you're having a party and the guy is trying to act like he's cool, but he's ruining the show a little bit. I mean, the mustard, the ketchup taste on its own is good, but it just doesn't really work with the McGriddle. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it about a 5. It isn't horrible. It just didn't really taste best with it. Now, mustard. Gonna see how my mustard tastes with this McGriddle. Hang on one moment. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put that on there. Now let's see how this is. Wait. That actually works, and I'll give it an 8, but only because I'm a little bit bent and I don't mind having two contrasting flavors like that, because I do like the mustard flavor and I do like the McGriddle flavor, but it's not quite as like mixed as you would think. It's a little more like a little bit of one and a little bit of the other, kind of like how the mayonnaise was with it. But I would have to say overall, if you had to pick one, I would say pick the Miracle Whip. The Miracle Whip worked well with the sausage McGriddle to a point. I mean, you can also taste the sausage McGriddle on its own without any kind of condiment. And I also got my coffee. Let's see the taste of coffee after I've had that. Yeah. The coffee was the best flavor of all. Not that I'm gonna dip it in coffee, but eat the sausage McGriddle with your Miracle Whip and have a cup of coffee and call yourself royalty. Anyway, that's been my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.